Welcome to HM Craft Hack. Today I'm going to help you get rid of all that unused foam. If you're like me, you have a lot of foam laying around from various craft projects, shipping and mailing needs, or just because you thought it was interesting and didn't want to throw it out.
This stuff's bumpy.
In stores recently, I've seen thick foam sponges with painted or printed designs that look really cute.
So let's make our own foam squishies out of these scraps. Something that can have whatever design that we want and is relatively easy to make. As for me, I also had some t-shirt transfer sheets that were sitting unused, and that's what we're going to use to create the image that's going on these squishies. Just make sure that you use the sheets that are for dark t-shirts, as this makes them opaque and not show the color of the foam behind. The instructions said to not reverse the image, which makes your life easier if you're using text, but mine were just illustrations of favorite video game characters. Now, at first I was trying to make these be round squishies, but I quickly learned that it is not easy to make a perfectly round shape out of these, so instead I turned them into hexagons, which has nice straight lines. I printed and cut out each of my designs and peeled the backing off. It's here that you can really see how flexible this material is and why it works great for fabrics. Now you might be saying, Heather, those transfers are iron-on. How do you know that it won't melt or burn the foam on contact?
Well, most of the foam that I have is high-density foam, which says it's made from 100% polyurethane. Polyurethane doesn't have a melting point because it's a thermosetting polymer, so when it's made, it becomes irreversibly hard. However, it will ignite and burn under extreme heat, which seems to be between 500 and 700 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, a typical clothing iron at its highest setting will get up to temperatures well under that, so I think it's safe to say it's okay to iron foam. So next I placed the material on top of some scrap foam and found a nice flat space to work with my iron. With some parchment paper between the iron and the material, I held the heat long enough for it to bond to the foam, but always kept the iron in motion with slow swipes. Next, I got my fabric cutter and used a straight edge to cut alongside.
An intelligent person would use gloves when working with fingers that close to a blade, but past Heather forgot that rule. Oh, got a little close there.
So after risking my digits, I ripped the stray bits that were left behind, and you could consider the squishy done at this point, but I also wanted to add a back to make it a more complete item. I lined it up and repeated the ironing, resulting in a nice little hexagonal toy. I made a few more, and they're so cute how they all fit together. Look how squishy. I had some fun with the different color variations I had in foam, too. Some were yellow with time, so that became a Pikachu. Some were green, and that became a Yoshi. Basically, it was a fun little experiment. Now I have something that I can do with all those piles of foam that I've kept for no reason. It can be a fun giveaway for swag, fidget toy for the kids, or you, or I don't know, maybe a freebie for online orders? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, so thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!